covering the Northern Bahamas? You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Domestic violence is a serious issue. In fact, based on the Inter-American Development Bank study, the Bahamas ranked high among countries in the Caribbean that have tolerance or understanding for hitting women. Recently, a local sorority took up the challenge to educate the public on the effects of domestic violence. The ladies of the Grand Bahama Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated passing out educational flyers on the signs of domestic violence. In keeping with the United Nations Hear Me Too campaign, which advocates for people to listen to the voices of survivors, the local sorority is doing its part to ensure that women who are the victim of domestic violence realize that there is help available.
We're here today. We're actually distributing educational flyers, literature, orange ribbon pins, so that people can bring awareness to the issue. When people see you wearing the pin, they ask you why, and you tell them why. We also have a petition for Bahamians to sign to encourage our legislators and the government to focus on issues relating to violence against women, and also to revive or to continue the focus on what was a hot topic a few months ago, and now it's gone a little quiet, the issue of marital rape.
She says that some may not be aware that there are many types of domestic violence.
In our country, domestic violence, or what they call intimate partner violence, is the most common, but there are other forms of violence against women, such as rape, sexual abuse, and psychological violence, such as controlling behavior, intimidation, even bullying. You know, bullying that's impacted on young females in school, that's inappropriate, and they're taken advantage of because of their, in large part because of their gender. So that's our hope, so that people recognize and become more aware.
As a dentist, Dr. Adelie says that there are many times she has witnessed the after effects of women who have been abused.
I would say at least once or twice a month I treat somebody that has had broken teeth, broken jaws, or we see them with broken nose, blackened eyes. They come into the clinic, and when you ask them, they say very matter of fact, you know, oh, my boyfriend hit me, or oh, my husband hit me. It's almost taken for granted, and it's really sad because, you know, those injuries, while for the most part, are not life-threatening, but they're disfiguring and demeaning, and they suggest a pattern of abuse that could get worse.
President of the local chapter, Gayla McPhee, says that the sorority is working on more ways to be a support group to domestic violence victims.
Some of the future plans that we have, especially after bringing all of the awareness to our campaign, is to partner with organizations. We have already had Teresita Pinder. She would have spoken to us about domestic violence, so we plan on working with the police in the future. We also have some private organizations that have reached out to us, and so what we want to do is give people an arena where they could actually go and speak to somebody. Those people may not want to be identified. They may want to be identified, and they want to tell their story. So it is our ultimate goal to really help people who are going through these issues that we currently are out there campaigning about.
Way to go, GBAC. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Judy T. from Nassau asked, my friend told me that he has severe muscle pains for the past 2 days after lifting weights at the gym. Should he see a doctor? Thank you for your question. It seems that your friend might have overworked himself at the gym, and some muscle injury and strain might have occurred. It is possible that he may have a condition known as rhabdomyolysis. This is a serious syndrome due to direct or indirect muscle injury. It results from the death of muscle fibers and release of contents into the bloodstream, which can lead to complications. There are many causes for rhabdomyolysis, some of which include the use of alcohol or illegal drugs like cocaine, extreme muscle strain, especially in someone who is an untrained athlete, severe burns, crush injury, or bad fall, medications like statins, which are used to lower cholesterol, and seizures. So to answer your question, Judy, I recommend that he is seen by a doctor immediately, especially if he feels dehydrated, has red or brown urine, or has stopped producing urine. With prompt treatment, he can experience a full recovery. But if treatment is delayed, he may be at a risk of serious complications, including kidney failure. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.